Most founders don't have an AI problem. They have a AI tool collection problem. They try ChatGPT, then Claude, then Gemini, then Canva AI, then one automation tool, then one more must-have tool from a YouTube video. And after all this, the business is still not lighter. The founder is still the bottleneck. The team is still asking the same questions. The content is still inconsistent. The follow-ups are still manual. So let me say this clearly. You do not need more AI tools. You need clearer jobs for the tools that you already have. If you are an experienced founder, consultant, coach, service provider, physical product seller, or a senior professional, you already know how this happens. You don't buy tools because you are careless. You buy tools because you genuinely want leverage. You want to save time, you want better content, you want faster execution, you want your team to stop depending on you for everything. You want AI to become useful. So when someone says this tool will change the way you work, you try it. Then another tool comes, then another. Slowly your AI stack becomes bigger, but your business does not become simpler. Here is the real issue. A tool cannot create leverage if the job is still unclear. A tool is not a strategy. A tool is not a business model. A tool is not leadership. A tool is just a worker. And every worker needs a clear job. Tools are the workers. Clarity is the boss. If boss is confused, even the best worker will look average. If the boss is clear, even a simple tool becomes powerful. And this is where most AI advice misleads founders. It starts with which tool is best, but that is the wrong first question. The better question is, what business job do I need this tool to do? Why I know this? Because I have lived this personally, and I learned this the hard way as a bootstrap founder. When I left the corporate world, I missed something deeply. In my MNC years, I had access to sharp colleagues, specialists, teams, systems, agencies, and people who could think with me. As a bootstrap founder, I could not afford the brains of my MNC colleagues. AI filled that gap, but not immediately. Initially, I also tried too many tools. I thought the next tool would save me time. The next tool would improve my content. The next tool would make execution easier. But the truth was simple. Until I had clarity about the job, the tool could not help me properly. Now let's look at the real cost of a tool bloat. Tool bloat does not only cost subscription money. This is the smallest cost. The bigger cost is the mental load. Every new tool creates one more login, one more dashboard, one more workflow, one more learning curve, and one more place where information gets scattered. For a founder who's already carrying sales, delivery, team, cash flow, customer issues, marketing, and decisions, this becomes expensive. Not just financially, mentally, operationally, and strategically. Many founders are not short of tools. They are short of decision filters. They don't know what to keep, what to cut, and what to pause, and what to ignore altogether. So the AI stack becomes like a crowded storeroom. Everything might be useful someday, but nothing is easy to use today. And a tool that is not inside a clear workflow is not an asset, it is clutter. So today, I want to give you a simple decision system, not a list of 25 AI tools, not a comparison table, not a hype video, a simple founder level system. Before you buy, learn, or recommend any tool, ask which of these 4 jobs will this tool do for me. The job number 1 is think deep. This is where AI helps you think, diagnose, plan, position, decide, compare, and challenge your assumptions. This is not about writing a caption. This is about thinking better. For example, if you're deciding your niche, analyzing customer pain, improving your offer, reviewing your content pillars, or understanding why your lead magnet is not converting, you need a thinking partner. This is where a tool like Claude or ChatGPT can help, but only when you give it proper context. The tool is not doing your thinking, it is just helping you think more clearly. Job number 2 is get it done. This is execution, posts, emails, scripts, SOPs, landing page sections, webinar outlines, sales page drafts, follow-up emails, WhatsApp messages, content repurposing, and simple documentation. Here AI becomes your drafting partner. But again, it needs direction. If your offer is vague, the email will be vague. If your audience is unclear, the post will be generic. AI multiplies what you give it. So the rule is simple: garbage in and faster garbage out. I use ChatGPT as my primary tool for get it done. Job number 3 is make it visual. This is where AI and design tools help you turn ideas into thumbnails, carousel concepts, visual diagrams, brand assets, presentation slides, and simple graphics. But visual tools are dangerous when clarity is missing. They can make confusion look beautiful. A nice looking carousel with no sharp idea is still weak content. A beautiful thumbnail with a vague promise will still not earn the click from the right person. Visuals should amplify the idea, not hide the absence of one. I use ChatGPT and Canva for make it visual. And lastly, job number 4 is move it. This is automation and workflow. Moving a lead from a form to a sheet, sending a confirmation email, alerting your team, tagging a lead, creating a task, sending a follow-up, connecting one system to another. This is where tools like Pabbly Connect can help non-tech founders. But remember this clearly: automation comes after process clarity. If the manual process is broken, automation only makes the broken process faster. Automating chaos makes chaos faster. So the question is not, should I use ChatGPT or Claude or Canva or Pabbly? The question is, which business job are you assigning? Let me make this practical. Suppose you are a consultant, coach, service provider, or a founder who wants to build authority and capture leads. The unclear founder says, which AI tool should I use for marketing? That question is too broad. The clear founder breaks it down. First, I need to think deeply about my audience and offer. Second, I need to create weekly content. Third, I need visual assets. Fourth, I need leads to move into a simple follow-up system. Now the stack becomes simple. One thinking tool for strategy, one execution tool for posts and emails, one visual tool for design, one movement tool for automation. Suddenly, you do not need 20 tools. You need 4 clear jobs, and maybe 3 or 4 tools are enough for that. If you are a physical product seller, the same principle applies. You may not need a complicated AI stack. You may need AI to help you analyze customer reviews, write better product descriptions, create festive campaign ideas, design simple promotional visuals, and send follow-up messages to leads or customers. That is still the same 4-job system. Think deep, get it done, make it visual, and move it. If you run a service business, again the same system applies. Use AI to clarify your ideal customer, sharpen your offer, write proposal drafts, create onboarding SOPs, prepare client education content, and automate inquiry follows. The tool changes, the principle does not. Capability first, tool second. Now let me give you a simple audit. Open your current tool list. Every AI tool, software subscription, automation platform, design tool, writing tool, plugin, extension, and app that you have ever subscribed to. Put each one into one of the 3 categories. Keep it, cut it, or pause it. Keep means this tool has a clear job, is used regularly, and reduces work or improves quality. Cut means it has no clear job, overlaps with another tool, or was bought because of excitement. Pause means it might be useful later, but not right now. This one exercise can save you money, but more importantly, it can save you your attention. And as a founder, attention is more expensive than the subscription fees. Now let's see 4 mistakes that founders make very regularly when it comes to AI tools. The first mistake is buying before defining the job. This is very common. You see a demo, it looks impressive, you think this can help my business, but help where? With what? For whom? In which workflow? If you cannot answer that, don't buy yet. A tool without a job becomes a shelfware. The second mistake is confusing learning with leverage. Watching AI tutorials can feel productive. Trying tools can feel progressive. But if nothing changes in your business workflow, it is not leverage. It is just consumption. The Sipahi does not collect weapons for display. the Sipahi chooses the weapons needed for the mission. The third common mistake is automating too early. Many founders want automation because they are tired. I understand that, but tired founders often automate messy processes. First, write the process manually, then simplify it, then remove unnecessary steps, and then automate. Process first, automation second. Human judgment always stays in the loop. And the last and the fourth mistake is expecting AI to replace founders' wisdom. AI does not replace founders' wisdom. It rewards the founder who has captured it clearly. Your stories, your customer knowledge, your offer, your values, your tone, your decision filters, your examples, these are the raw material. Without them, AI becomes generic. With them, AI becomes the leverage. So if you're starting again, keep it simple. One place for deep thinking, one place for daily execution, one place for visual creation, and one place for movement and automation. Do not build a museum of tools. Build a workshop. In a museum, everything is displayed. In a workshop, everything has a job. Inside AI Business Amplifier, this is exactly why we do not begin with best AI tools. We begin with clarity. Then we build your AI founder brain. Then we capture your founder voice. Then we connect that to your offer, content, lead magnet, authority, visuals, videos, and simple systems. The tool is never the hero. The founder's clarity is always the hero. Now, here is your assignment after this video. Write down every AI or software tool you currently use or pay for. Next to each tool, write the job it performs. If you cannot name the job clearly, mark it as pause. If another tool already does the job better, mark it as cut. If it reduces work, improves quality, or helps your business move faster in a clear workflow, make it as keep. And if this exercise shows you that the real problem is not tools, but clarity, take the founder leverage scorecard. It will show you whether your biggest bottleneck is clarity, AI leverage, authority, or systems. The link is there in the description. Now, before you buy another tool, I want you to watch one next video. Why AI still feels useless in your business. Because if clarity is missing, even the best tool will only create faster confusion. I'll put that video on the screen now. Watch that next, then come back to this framework and audit your stack. Remember, tools are just workers. Clarity is the boss, and clarity, fair AI, fair systems.